Okay, so, man, it's gonna take us some time to get used to the screen crunch on here. But look at that, dirt! Amazing. What would be even more amazing is grass. So let's get some of that going now. Just the usual little breaking into garden things. I'll start with just grassing everything up for the moment, I think. It's a nice, pretty thing to start with. And then after that we can find appropriate places to put dirt and so on. The one thing that bums me out about Viva Piñata to this day, the one thing I would have wanted to see if they made another game is I would have wanted to see like different gardens, like themed gardens. Like, hey, here's a garden in biomes basically. Here's a garden in one biome. Here's a garden in another biome. They had biomes of a sort back in the console version of this game in Trouble in Paradise, where you could go hunting for pinatas in different biomes. I wanted to see gardens in those biomes, so you didn't always have the singular backdrop. I mean, if you're going to have a whole bunch of different gardens, because that's just how the game is designed, being able to have different gardens with different, at least different backdrops, even if just purely visual, would have been really nice. It could be more than visual too. It could be certain pinatas only appear in certain places. I don't think it would be inappropriate to, for instance, have your desert pinatas appear in a desert garden, or your Arctic or whatever pinatas show up in a snowy garden. Much the same way that those particular kinds of pinatas showed up in those biomes in the hunting grounds in the console version. I think the day-night cycle seems a bit shorter in this game. Also, I think the nighttime was shorter than daytime in the console version. I don't remember if that was the case or not. But it seems like it is in fact shorter the nighttime here than the daytime in this game. Also, man, that fog is really serious. Jeez. It's actually kind of hard to see. Most of the way with the grass here. I have no idea what the scale and whatnot of this game is going to be. Of course, you can make a long game with few assets too, so it's not necessarily going to go by quickly even if they do have a relative dearth of content, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how many pinatas are in this game or anything like that. Coming into this, I don't really expect any novel content in most respects. Like, I don't really expect to see much in the way of, like, I don't expect to see new species or anything. But if there are any, I'll be shocked. Pleasantly so, hopefully. The one thing that really seems new and novel in this game is the episode concept. We'll see what comes of that. Oh, and more rain. Okay, we got grassy today. Very good. I don't need to use the stylus for that. There we go, grass. Okay, cool. So you guys, I do have some money, presumably enough money. Actually, hold on, question. Bye. You do have dialogue on the top screen, you're just not voice acted, which makes sense. Given the limitations here. Can I not sell you? Oh, do you actually require dirt? I thought you just needed dirt or grass. There's no dirt description, apparently. Soil or grass. Soil or grass. Everything here says soil or grass. Is it wrong? It wouldn't be the first time. They have had typos in these before. It says 0% instead of 1%. Do I actually need dirt, despite the game literally saying the opposite? Yeah. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Well, I'll decide where to put dirt in a second. Yeah, I'll decide where to put the dirt in a second. Game. Let me put down the grass. Alright. Although dirt might just, I don't know if this house might just force dirt to appear where I put something down anyways. Also, I see they replicated this guy's dialogue from the console version. Realm House, I apparently have enough money for this. How much does this cost? Bacon Buddy, as in that's what the sandwich is called. Okay, see, I'm not British enough to actually know that Bacon Buddy is actually... I don't know if it's a sandwich necessarily, I don't know why I said sandwich. But, it is a food. But I always heard the buddy part as in, like, the thing you call a person, a buddy with a D. Well, this one costs literally nothing. That's strange. I guess it's so you don't get soft lock at this part in the game. You can't rotate your garden, can you? Like Roller Coaster Tycoon style? I don't think so. Are you sure you want this? I ask myself that very frequently. Yeah, see, there's just dirt forcibly under there. Alright, so we'll begin progressing the game. But yeah, now I assume, having seen this spelled, I assume the T is like... Buddy with a T is short for butter or something? I don't know. I'm not very well versed in British foods, like, at all. Did that guy just... Hold on. Did he do that? Did him warping in here actually produce dirt? Did he kill my grass? That's really weird if so. Alright, now that we're actually playing the game for real, I'm not going to hit him with the shovel or anything. Is he notice a thing in this game? I haven't seen Leaf outside. Yeah, do you just have to deal with that fact that they do stuff like that these days? That's very loud, stop. Go away. You just have to deal with them ruining your grass? That's a really strange idea that they had, if so. Yeah, it is like before where, Oh, I see this. It is like before, though, where they create dirt underneath the house, but you can turn it back into grass if you want. Who is me? Is this supposed to be Leafos talking to us? There he goes. Oh, he wanders in. You see the toxic barrel up there, also in the original console version of the game. Okay, game. You don't need to keep the camera on him this long. I guess he had to move around a little bit extra because he wasn't able to get to where he needed to be because of the worm house there. Also, very, very Saint or Grunch sort of moment here. Jeez. Turn up, so I'll turn one of my guys weird. So, thank you for giving me the option. Alright, also I'll give you guys back your dirt. You can be dirty. Your worms. After all. There you go. Smooth that off a little bit. You can't see the size of the area you're going to turn to grass. That's kind of annoying. So if I understand correctly, there's no digging holes anymore. You can't. It needs dirt. Grass is not enough. Okay, well, strange, but sure. Not enough space there. Yeah, I figured. Okay, well, let's create a little garden area here, I guess. Make a little, like, for plants sort of area, I mean to say. We'll see how much we have in the way of, like, options for garden customization in this game. I have a feeling it's not going to be a lot, so I don't know if I'll be able to be particularly inspired for how things look in this game at any point. You're doing okay right now. That doesn't well, I guess it does kind of produce seeds, strictly speaking. Oh, that's a good close-up of that seed. Look at all those polygons. A whole, like, 12 in there, maybe? I need to go back to garden, not previous screen every time. Alright, well, you don't need water right now, so you do you. You guys, you also do you, please. Oh, I keep forgetting. Why did they change that? Having to scroll like that. Interestingly, the words romancing in progress immediately appeared. Whereas the romancing wouldn't really properly initiate in the first, or in the console versions, until the pianos actually reached each other. Is the other one gonna go? Yeah, there you go. Also, oh, okay, the face buttons just replicate the D-pad. It's annoying. That's interesting. Is there no way? Okay, you can pause with you can unpause without saving using the button. Thank you for telling me who everyone is. You do get to see the animation too. I guess we just didn't get to watch Polly specifically. But man, do they have the whole video? That's actually pretty impressive from a... Okay, it's a very abridged version. Why are you blinking up there? Percentage. But honestly, like, the amount of videos they have to put on here is kind of crazy if they wanted to do that. Although I don't know how many species they have, so maybe it's not that many in total. But yeah, they're getting their mileage out of that Bink video in this game. Thank you, middleware. Unlocked. Cool. Are you just? That's just how this is gonna work? Are peers requirements not a thing in this game? Hello, Storgos. Oh, I had business to tend to. Oh, that's Stardust's place on the right there, isn't it? Oh, okay. They still got the spot for the egg, but they don't put the egg there. It's funny. Egg sub descriptions? No. Oh, very interesting. Also, it tells you immediately what kind of egg it is. Health? I think it had to did it have to hatch for free? Know what kind of egg it was back in the other games? I don't remember. Huh. Tending egg. Is that a thing they can do? Oh, she's tending the egg. What do you mean tending the egg? That is actually... No, they are tending the egg. It's just that for some reason, clicking on the icon and tending egg tells you about Storgos, because it's her face, I guess, but like Storgos has nothing to do with this. Very strange. Also, does rain water plants? I never actually... I don't think I ever determined whether that's the case or not in Viva Piñata. Again, I completely forget about watering you in the games. It's just, like, it doesn't take that long to get to where you don't need to water things anymore, really. And then you just never think about it. So it's a whole mechanic of the game that just expires. Anyways, I was saying earlier, is this, yeah, that's on Harvest at the Stardust place right there. This is basically Viva Piñata 1. Isn't this basically the Viva Piñata 1 surroundings? Or something close to it? Not Viva Piñata, not Trouble in Paradise? Something close to it. I don't remember the exact layout. I remember like the barrels here, and this was normally bubbling over here, the swampy area here, I think. Egg hatched, very good. Finally! Lottie, it took you far to show up. Game really wants me to see Lottie. I'm curious, is there like a character's description anywhere? Yeah, literally that. No Leafos anywhere so far. She was always implied to be the one writing the journal entries in the games too. Oh, hey. What you doing, Cedos? Oh, can I not talk to you? How do you work? I just tap you and a seat appears, apparently. That's weird. Oh, hello, Presto. Unknown? What do you mean unknown? Okay, I didn't get your description. So I guess you just appeared, but I can't make you visit. It is strange seeing the flow of making piñatas appear and then getting their requirements told you and so on. It's just weird having that that altered. So you literally appear. You have appeared, despite these guys also having appear requirements. But I haven't fulfilled appear requirements as far as I'm aware. Maybe I have. I'm just not allowed to have you visit and so on? That's strange. How does that work? You require dirt. Couldn't you? Most of these things require dirt. Couldn't you put them in grass before? I could swear you could. Also, did the game ever tell me how to move around seeds? I don't think it did. I could be wrong. Also, you got a turnip here now. Oh, that's interesting. Just tapping on it. I don't even need to use the shovel. Your kid can be weird. Oh, yeah, sure, why not? Oh, okay, or you can just cocoon. But also this guy. Oh, there you are. This guy's appeared. I don't have any. I don't have any of those, unfortunately. So okay, but they did. Okay, still kind of confused how this appearing and whatnot works with how it also says you've unlocked this pinata. But yeah, they also need to eat a marshmallow, which I don't have. So. It's a very square encyclopedia in this game, isn't it? Just adjusting to the screen, I guess. I can still sell you. Can you break cocoons in this game? There's no prompt telling you, hey, you can break the cocoon here, because it's just not quite how the game works. There's an opportunity for it too, which is a little weird. There you go. And we can also sell pinatas. Very interesting. Just for the sake of seeing how this works, I might go for Master Romancer with the Worm. So is that percentage just like... What is that percentage of precisely, actually? I guess we'll find out someday. I do need turnips now, though. I want to... I guess you want to be watered a tiny bit. Oh, they also want to go to Lottie. The game wants to go to Lottie for some reason. Oh, they still have time-specific dialogue. That's cool. But yeah, so I think next thing we'll do is we'll master romance these worms, see how many that requires. If it's still 7, that'll be very surprising, but I guess we'll see. Oh, you didn't have to do the little romance minigame either. There are no more loathers with their little mazes. That's kind of weird. That would have translated really well to the DS too, wouldn't it? You have to like drag a pinata through a maze or something? Weird. That seemed like an obvious inclusion. Oh well, anyways, next time, what I just said.